young mother goes missing, leaving her baby behind. Her husband says that she left on her own and that she broke her phone right before. I'm not talking about Mom to Kafle. I'm talking about this week's episode of our podcast, and then they were gone. Our latest episode focuses on the 2006 disappearance of New Jersey mom Margaret Haddican-McEnroe. Margaret was a young mother of 3 children and was married to her husband, Tim McEnroe. The family lived in Warren, New Jersey, and on Monday, October 9th, 2006, the pair got into a huge fight. It was during this fight that Tim McEnroe says his wife smashed her cell phone. So on October 10th, she didn't have a phone. Tim worked as a landscaper, and according to him, Margaret called him the morning of October 10th and asked him to go to the store and pick up baby formula. He came back to the house around 1:30, dropped it off, and went to another job. When he came back at 3 o'clock, their youngest child, who's only 6 months old, was in her crib, but Margaret was gone. She obviously didn't have her cell phone with her, but she also didn't take her car, her wallet, or her coat, nor did she contact her friends or family. Now, the thing that's interesting is not that Tim waited 2 days to report his wife missing to police. What I find interesting is that he didn't contact anyone else in her life on the day she went missing. He didn't call her parents, whom she had just been visiting the day before. He didn't call her best friend, who she talked to 4 to 5 times every day. The only person he seemingly told was his mother, and he told her not to tell anyone else. Police eventually performed extensive searches around Warren, New Jersey, where they live, but couldn't find any trace of Margaret. We go into the case in depth on this week's episode of the podcast, so be sure to subscribe on your favorite podcast app and take a listen. And if you've already listened to it, I'd like to know what your opinion on what happened to Margaret Haddican-McEnroe is.